Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge's case of Brown.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Brown.
Yes.
You brought this case before the court?
I did.
What's going on?
Well, she left when our son was 11 months old. He's 10
11
now.
months?
11 months, yes. And she chose to pursue her career.
Wait a minute, I got hung up. You said 11 months
11
and he's
months.
10 years old now?
He's 10 years old now. She chose her career over being a parent, although she wanted to be a parent, and left me with the child. It's been hard. I do what I can do. I take care of our son. She's still chasing her dreams. Nothing wrong with that, but she did decide to have a child, and I just want to know what happened. Some kind of financial compensation if she's chasing her dreams and making all the money she wants to make. Maybe she can just throw some money our way, and that'll be fine.
That would be fine, and I agree with that, ma'am. Is there a reason that you have not paid this man child support? He's been having your son for 10 years.
Okay, pause. She left when the baby was just 11 months old and hasn't contributed for 10 years? Already feeling the tension here. Quick question for you all. Would you forgive someone chasing their dreams if they left you? Solo with a newborn? Comment yes or no below. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should career goals ever be an excuse for skipping child support?
He said throw some money their way. What that mean? Throw some money their way?
Would you clarify for her
Well,
what you
if
mean
she
by that,
doesn't want to
sir?
be in his life and be around and be a mother, and I have to be the father and the mother, then maybe I should be compensated for being the father and the mother.
You mean by paying child support?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all he looks for is money.
Well, he would
Okay,
like to play baseball.
it takes more than air to raise a child, ma'am. You have to pay something. What else do you want him to receive to be able to raise this child? I'm listening.
And our child has dreams.
He needs to get a job and stop trying to depend on
No,
me.
what you need to do is listen to what I'm saying and answer my question. And
Legal side note. In most states, if one parent has full custody, the other is legally obligated to pay child support based on their income. The fact that she hasn't paid anything in a decade, that's not just messy, it's illegal. And honestly, borderline disrespectful.
everything is about you right now.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, it is. We'll get to the money part in just a minute in terms of calculations, because this child has been with him for a long time, and to go without any sort of financial assistance, and based on what you've turned in, you've made money and you have not given anything to him for your child, it's absurd.
I've been throwing money his way, and I don't know what he been doing with it, because I make over $85,000 a year.
Excuse me?
Over $85,000 a year.
You make over $85,000
Over
a year.
$85,000
She hasn't given
a year,
you any
and I've
money,
been-
sir?
Not too much. And really,
Not too-
the thing is,
This dude is lying. This
The thing
dude is
is-
lying.
Excuse me, I can't listen to both of y'all at the same time. I have 2 ears, but I only can listen to one person
well, the
at a
thing
time.
is, well, she's all free pursuing her career. I have to watch the child.
Wait a minute, what
Watch the
kind of, ma'am,
Well,
please.
it's hard to find a job and take care of a kid.
What kind of career does she have?
She's an esthetician.
Okay.
Eyelashes, taking care of people's eyelashes.
Okay.
She makes pretty good money at it. Actually, she's good at her job.
And
Okay.
she
I would
work
give her
hard
that.
for it too.
However,
Ma'am,
diapers and
excuse me, sir. All this extra and this attitude, I'm the only person that can have an attitude in here, okay?
Wait, hold up. She makes over $85,000 a year, but says she's throwing money his way occasionally? Come on, how do you throw money at raising a child? What do you think? Should child support payments be enforced more aggressively? Drop your opinion below.
Yes, it's right. So I'm gonna need you to tone it down a little bit, okay? Thanks. Go ahead, sir.
And our 10-year-old is a grown boy, and he has a lot of things he'd like to do, and it's very hard for me. I don't want to get any government assistance. I would like to do it as best as I can on my own. However, I can't go back to school and take care of our son and have a job and run a business. Is very hard, and
I imagine so.
it is.
I imagine so. What type of expenses does your son have?
He has normal childhood expenses, food.
Is he involved in extracurricular activities?
Yes, he likes to read. He likes games. I like to keep him with electronics and things, spark his interest.
What type of extracurricular activities?
He
does
likes
do?
go-karts, motorcycles. He likes race cars, train sets, video games. He likes going out to the park, going to the lake, and all that.
Ma'am, do you hear all
money.
of that? All of that costs money.
It sure does. And like he said, I've been throwing money their way. What
Every
has
now
he
and
been
then,
doing
it hasn't been consistent,
It's not very
and
consistent.
it clearly cannot be consistent. Otherwise, you would.
Look, raising a kid isn't just about feeding them. It's the park visits, the hobbies, the books. All of it adds up. And here's this dad trying to hold it all together. Anyone else feeling this man's struggle?
Reason to be here,
Does he have a job? Can you ask him that question?
ma'am. You know what? He's taking care of the child.
Doing what though?
The child lives with him. Correct.
Correct.
Right. So whether he works or you carry health insurance for the child.
Ask him.
Do you carry
You
health
seem to be
insurance
with
for
all the
the
information.
ma'am?
Well, see,
You know,
that's the problem. I have a hard time communicating with her. Communication.
I'm having a hard time communicating with her, so I can't even imagine what you have to deal with in
Very
talking
rough.
to her about the child.
And he just wants to know where his mother is and why she doesn't want to be part of our lives, and why she doesn't want to come around, why she wasn't involved in any of his after-school activities.
That is a legitimate concern. That is a
teachers
legitimate
wanna know
concern.
where his mother
Sir,
is.
Who pays health insurance for the
Well,
child?
the health insurance, it's kind of hard right now.
So he doesn't have any health
He has no
insurance
health
coverage
insurance,
right
no.
now.
He has no health insurance.
One Mike $178 a month plus $33,000 in back pay? That's the law stepping in hard. But here's the real question. Will she actually pay, or will he have to keep chasing this? What do you all think? Should courts do more to track down non-paying parents?
So we're going to fix that right now. So according to your own testimony and your tax returns and your 1099s, it does equate to about $85,000 a year. So what we're going to do is order you to pay child support. Based on your gross, it comes out to $7,083.33. And right now the child isn't covered on any sort of health insurance coverage, so you're also going to be responsible for obtaining health insurance for the child. Okay, and I'm going to order you to do that within 30 days. That's what you're going to have to do. I have your net resources at $5,138.10. So your child support obligation monthly, and giving you credit, how many other children did you say?
I have 4.
4. Okay. So giving you credit for your other children, your child support obligation comes out to $698.78. And I'm also going to order you pay back support to this man.
And that's a wrap. Finally, some justice served. But was it too little too late? If this case got you fired up, smash that like button, subscribe for more breakdowns, and tell me in the comments, would you have ruled differently?